Keep in mind I've got a cold and I'm feeling a bit ill, so if my pronunciation in this video is not on par, then you have a warning right there telling you what is going on. We got quite a lot of information in episode 3 and I'm going to be breaking everything down step by step, so stay tuned. So the episode starts off from where we left off, and there are little hints and information that we got in this village, right? So Connie is standing there and there's a titan who apparently has the same color of eyes that Connie has, right? And then Connie is standing there crying. Apparently, from the details that we got, is that there are no bodies to be found. There is no blood, meaning that no titan has eaten anyone. And secondly, they said that the people got away, but the thing is, you cannot outrun a titan, especially the one that did the flip and started running around. You cannot get away on foot on a titan. And also, the horses are still there. We know that titans do not attack horses, and also the fact that people cannot get away on foot and the horses are still there means they never got away in the first place. And finally, the last hint we get is these titans have definitely passed the village. Okay, now we see a titan which is laying in Connie's house, and the titan actually said some words to Connie, right? The titan said, "Welcome home." Connie turns around because he recognizes the voice and he also recognizes the titan. He tells Reiner, wait, maybe this is my mom. Now this here, if that is true, if that titan is Connie's mom, then it confirms two things. We know what titans are, and secondly, we know what happened to the people in the village, because there is no blood and there is no evidence of a fight, but the titans destroyed the houses, right? So we see a titan which is apparently Connie's mom, who is stuck within the house because she could not move. Her limbs were not good enough to move. So that means that if you were to put 2 and 2 together, the answer you'd come up with is that, first of all, the people never got away from the village. Second of all, the people got turned into titans. And third of all, apparently the titans never breached the walls because they scattered the walls all the way around and the teams met up at one point, meaning that if both teams never saw a hole within the walls, then that means that there were never any titans who breached the wall in the first place, but there were titans inside the walls. We know that titans cannot climb because in season 1 they tried climbing trees and then they fell down, so they are not capable of climbing walls. And secondly, the only titan who was able to climb the wall was the beast titan, which we saw at the end. So titans are not capable of climbing the walls, which proves that these titans do not come from outside but they come from inside, and the only direction they were coming from was the south, where Connie's village was. So if Connie's mom is now a titan and these titans are coming from the south, which is Connie's village, if you put 2 and 2 together, then we know that the people from Connie's village were turned into titans, and those are the titans which Mike was dealing with before he got killed. So number 1 is that these titans were actually human, and that pretty much confirms the origins of the titans. The titans were humans before and they got turned into titans. Now how the beast titan did it is not really confirmed, and we don't know really how he was able to do that. Number 2 is Pastor Nick's confession. Okay, he talks about a few things about the walls, a few details about the walls, and the thing about Pastor Nick is that we learn that he is human and actually can sympathize with people because he is a pastor. So it really says it in his name that he has sympathy when it comes to people, but he cannot say anything about the walls because there's someone out there who is keeping him from doing so, him and the people who know about the secrets. But he gives us a little bit of information regarding who knows the answers about the walls. Now what I want to tell people who are watching the anime is that you should not get your hopes up, because 12 episodes is not enough to cover an entire arc. Okay, say for example, if you have an arc, 12 episodes will only cover at least, I think, probably 3% of an entire arc. So the answer to who or what made the wall, or you can say the origins of the walls, will not be uncovered in this season. So I'm just putting it out there for anime watchers. I think this is just a little tactic for them to get you to read the manga. So if you want to really find out the origins of the walls, you're gonna have to read the manga. But back to what Pastor Nick was saying, he was talking about a girl who knows a lot of information, and this girl is apparently Christa. Now, one thing I wanted to point out here that you missed is that in the manga, Sasha did not budge in at that scene when Pastor Nick gave the name of Christa. Okay, so that's the difference between the anime and manga. They said that they are gonna make slight changes to the anime compared to the manga. And another thing about the manga is that the ape titan has longer legs in the manga than the anime. In the anime, they gave him a longer upper body and smaller legs. So these are some things that you need to keep in mind. Another thing about Christa is that she has something to do with the walls, or she has something to do with the person that has told Pastor Nick to keep quiet. I cannot give out all the information, but I will at the end of the season if this stuff has not been covered in the anime, because not everything, not all the information or the mysteries they brought up in these episodes episodes that we have here have been covered. So number three are that there are titans who are immune to the whole sunlight effect. So in season 1 we learned that titans are not able to move during nighttime because they need sunlight to be able to operate, but now we have these special titans who are able to operate at night. After we see these titans, right, we see the beast titan, and if you remember, the beast titan, it's someone who's controlling a titan, so basically they are a titan shifter. This is no spoiler because back in episode 1 we remember the beast titan saying that we reside within the nape, so basically he is confirming that he's a titan shifter. This guy did something. He climbed over the walls, he climbed back outside of the walls. We know that this guy did something, and these titans that are immune to sunlight is something this beast titan has done, and the fact that people are ignoring this titan is a huge mistake. But the titans are attacking a castle in which we see Ymir, Reiner and Berthold, right, and pretty much the entire team. The titans are attacking the castle to destroy the castle because titans like eating humans and are humans within the castle, right? So that is pretty much where the episode ends with. The episode ends with us discovering that first of all, humans were turning to the titans because there were no holes to be found within the walls, and we also know that there's the beast titan who climbed the walls to get inside wall rows, and after he got into wall rows, new titans appeared within the walls without warning, and that these titans are coming from Conies village, right? And then one titan spoke telling Connie welcome, which Connie recognizes as his mom, meaning that these new titans who are immune to the whole sunlight effect come from Connie's village. And also Pastor Nick tells us about Christa, who has something to do with the person who is preventing Pastor Nick from revealing the secrets of the walls. So that is everything broken down for you in this episode. Let me know your thoughts and your theories in the comment section down below. Leave your comments down below to be featured in the best comment section at the start of the video. Like, subscribe, and obviously hit that notification button because I have more coming up. And with that being said, I have nothing more to say. Bye.